Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Distant Worlds Universe episode 41 for this series. And you guys need to buckle yourselves in because this is going to be quite the episode. There's a lot of things I want to do, and we're going to do them. Waiting for the Guardian fleet here to meet up with our first landing force. We're going to attempt to take this planet back. If that means declaring war on these guys, then so be it. If that means that everybody in this galaxy declares war on us and we have just one giant war, then so be it. That is what I'm going to do, because that system is rightfully ours and we need to take it back. On top of that, the game is pretty much coming to a standstill when it comes to lag. You guys have no idea how long it takes now for me to load and save games. It's absolutely ridiculous. It almost takes about 10 minutes now for me to save a game. Like, I go make a cup of coffee, come back, and sit here and drink my coffee, finish my coffee, and go start making my second cup by the time the game saves. It's just... that's just how it gets. Distant Worlds Universe has always been like that with large games. So, we'll just go ahead and we'll try some things we haven't tried before, and we'll see how it goes. And who knows? Maybe we take that system back, and then I might literally unally some of these people, just to, or at least take away the ability for me to see them, because that's just killing me right now. Well, I'd have to unally him for that. Oh, go ahead and get fuel. You guys are killing me right now. First defense fleet. I see I've got some ships here that are damaged. Do I have an available construction ship? I don't. We'll wait for one to become available. I've got them all busy right now, which is good. We want our construction ships employed, so that is good. Guardian fleet's there. That's fantastic. And this exploration ship is finished. The Quest of Soul. Honestly, couldn't have thought of a better name for that construction ship, or that exploration ship. We're going to go ahead and set it up here first, and then after we're done with there, we're going to head straight to the World Destroyer project. We'll wait actually for that to finish up there though. Remove military forces from system. Well, don't I have a surprise for you? I'd love to remove my military forces from your system. However, technically, you should remove yourself from my system, because that's what this was. My system. And I've got a Guardian fleet, and I'm not afraid to use it. So you're just going to have to prepare for what is going to be a really crappy invasion. And we're going to take them completely by surprise. And it's going to be hilarious. Because we're going to start by landing our troops straight directly onto their planet. And they've only got one troop. We have a whole lot. I think it's combined strength 375,000. Yeah, this is going to be pretty hilarious. And yet somewhat twisted. I'm not really sure what's going to happen. I imagine the whole galaxy is going to go to war with me, because these guys, and taking a look, they actually have a lot of allies. Where are they? Yeah, see, lots of allies. So this could get pretty ugly. I also have allies. I have about 3 of them. But that's better than none of them. About 4, actually. Those 4 allies are going to turn against me really quick once they see the despicable things I've done. Also, I wonder how many of my own planets are going to be mad at me. You can see Terra, even Terra itself is pretty upset. Guess we'll find out. Oh wait, before I do that, I know I'm just making it worse. I want to queue these up because we're gonna need to increase happiness. That's for sure. Here we go, launching an invasion, and we took it over just like that. How easy. So the question is, how mad are they at us right now? Probably pretty mad. They're furious. Your colonies and bases trespass on our systems. Well, technically not anymore. As of right now, they haven't declared war on me, and the system's under my control. So we're just going to kind of pretend that never happened. Now they really dislike me, but that planet's not going to flip anymore because I have a lot of forces on there, and I plan to keep it that way for a long time. Until that planet eventually realizes that I'm the greatest thing to ever happen to it. But yes, we got plenty of forces there. Let's keep it that way. Alright, seems like it's not going to be an issue. Hey, I'm alright with that. Now that makes me want to take other people's planets without declaring war. That's the one thing I like about this game. You don't have to declare war to take planets. You know, you don't have to declare war to attack enemy ships. You can just do it out of pure aggression, and then it technically doesn't have to be an act of war. You know, if they're too distracted doing something else, then they're just going to ignore the fact that I did that, really. Plus, it was my planet to begin with anyways. I'm the one that spent the money and donated the citizens to colonize that planet from the beginning. So I don't want to hear it. Oh, defense fleet taking a beating right now. Oh no, they're losing. Oh, they're surrounded. They're just getting wrecked. Absolutely wrecked. Can they even? Are they gonna be able to retreat out of there? We're gonna call for a full retreat, but I can't guarantee that it's gonna be pretty. I don't think too many people are gonna survive that. How many ships even still have capable? Oh, at least the carriers get out of there. Okay, there's a few ships going. The carriers are taking the longest. I see that finally they jumped in to help us, but a little bit too late there. Wow, they have a firepower of what? Oh, 1,000. Okay. They just be launching fighters right now. Yep, here come their fighters. My carriers have fighters out as well, but you can see that that wasn't doing me too good. Oh, man, just as those two ships warped, they blew up. Alright, so how much of my defense fleet is even left? It looks like maybe 2 ships. 3. What a beating. Alright, we'll have them go repair and refuel, and we'll go ahead and build them back up in a second. But at least the 119th fleet here, trying to lay down some firepower, and we can see now that some other people are jumping in, so that's pretty good. This is a heavily contested system. I can't believe these guys are still alive. Oh, that's right, their home planet was like insane. That would be why. Who's under attack? By who? Who's attacking us? Clearly it wasn't that big of a deal, whoever it was. Planet can be as unhappy as it wants to be. They're not going to flip. That's all that matters. Even with a spaceport here. Right? Is that the system? Or maybe it wasn't built yet. Warning to stop attacks. We serve official warning on you to cease all military attacks because it's failure to stop Elias or respond to force. Okay. Well, I'm technically not attacking you. You took my system and I just took it back. That's all it was. All I see that you're building inside of the system. Is that hydrogen? More hydrogen. But I'm already working on building a mining station there anyways. Look at that. Guardian fleet's awesome. All right. Where's the A-team? You know, you're pretty quick. Go ahead and beat that exploration ship there. Actually, better idea. Go ahead and start killing some pirates. Because you're actually strong enough to take on these small pirate ships by yourself. And that would make me really happy. Because that'll start increasing our reputation by destroying pirates. And I need that. So a lot of my, honestly, the reason a lot of my populations are unhappy, if you look, is -19. They're concerned about our empire's poor reputation. So something we can work on by killing pirates. Now, if only I could get the first assault fleet to, or was it the first assault fleet? Yeah, okay. They're finally finishing up refueling. That took way too long. And then the first defense fleet's just wrecked. Just absolutely wrecked. Let's go ahead and get some ships built up for them. Battleship. I don't think we actually done anything for that yet. And the Apulon border, was that actually a ship that I put together? I wasn't sure. It was going to be a boarding ship, but I thought I didn't finish it. Appears to be finished. And it really, I don't think I've built any of them yet. I think I was going to build a separate fleet though with them and have it be a boarding fleet. But you know what? Maybe I shouldn't do that. Maybe I should just have it be inside other fleets. That makes better sense. So yeah, that would be the best way to do it actually. And they technically have to go point blank. Although that's why they've got graviton and tractor beams. They pull the enemy in and then they hit them with graviton beams and board them. That's really all they're there for. That's why they have such low firepower. Just enough to kind of hold off. Let's go ahead and get some Apulon borders and put them in different fleets. So it doesn't seem we've built any of them yet. I'm trying to think, was there other things I wanted to put on that ship that never got put on there? And that's why I didn't build a bunch of them. Because they seem fine. They definitely could use as much defense. I can build them up to 1,000, I think, now. I think all my ships I can build to 1,000, so I really am due for an upgrading. But let's go ahead. And we definitely want to put some more fuel cells. We need some more Hab in Life now. Alright, and then what else? Quantum thrusters. We definitely want them moving quick. Because we want them to close in on the enemy fast so they can launch their... boarding pods as fast as possible at the close enemy ships. And I'm wondering now if I put the standard medical bays on my landing forces, will they automatically heal my forces? That's not something that I think I'm familiar with. But that makes sense. Let's get a lot of shields. Because these guys are going to be right in the middle of the crap. It's probably the best place to put them. Just right in the middle. And then just fill it out with some extra graviton beams. There we go. And then I could just get... That gives me 1,000. Oh, wait. I forgot I need Hab in Life. Okay. Perfect. Save. Alright, let's get a couple of those boarding ships and put them in our fleets. The Apulon border. Now, we don't need a whole lot of them right off the bat. We can get them over time. Here we go. We're going to get 12 of them. Yep, we're going to get 12 of them. So, building up everything here. Definitely building everything up. The first defense fleet's mainly going to be escorts with a few carriers that survived. Because that's all I really want to spend the money on right now. So, well, and some carriers I'm building. So, let's put some of these carriers. We got the first defense fleet we're rebuilding up. Let's throw a carrier in the first assault fleet. Alright, our light cruisers, our boarders. I want 4 of them in the first assault fleet. Because the assault fleet's going to be dealing with a lot of attacking. I want 2 of them in our homeworld defense fleet. Doesn't see as much action, but still important. Let's put some in the first defense fleet. And give me some in the second assault fleet. I seem to have some destroyers being built, some more carriers. All of these can go in the first defense fleet, trying to rebuild that. First defense fleet. Another carrier. We'll do homeworld defense. 2, 3, 4. First defense fleet. 1, 2. First assault. 1, 2. Homeworld defense. 1, 2, 3. First defense. There. Second assault fleet I'm not too worried about right now. There we go. So that's going to expand our fleets by a lot. And our firepower by a lot. You can see it's not too crazy, but it's going to make a difference. Alright, there we go. We can see all the pirates there. A-team coming in, going for the kill. Should be no issue. We'll just try to pick off these ships one at a time. We'll see how that does for our reputation. If we can actually take a look. Where can we see our reputation? Okay, we're diabolical. That's awful. So hopefully we can turn that around by killing off these pirates. That's the plan. We should end up engaging this pirate ship and just obliterating it right off the bat. I really was trying to get ice colonization. That actually wasn't a bad deal. Maybe I should have went with it. Am I working on ice colonization now? I am. What else though? Advanced fuel storage. That's pretty important. Oops. So important that I just moved it. Crap. Enhanced colonization. Ice colonization. Enhanced ECM. Gotta get that back. We want ice colonization, enhanced colonization. We want a finished enhanced ECM. I think these. Hopefully we shut this guy down before he tries to warp. Ah, crap. We really needed him not to warp. I wish the ship had a hyper deny. I could probably actually catch him. He's not moving that fast. I think once my ship actually warps and starts going. In fact, if I warp ahead of him, I wonder if that's a thing. No, it's not going to happen. Okay. Well, for him next. That's why I need ships with hyper deny. That's what the first assault fleet's supposed to be doing. They're ready. Let's go ahead and send them in. We're going to start dealing with pirates a little bit at a time here. The A-team's going to be good for that too. You know, the Guardian fleet would actually be really good for that. You know, we'll just send a bunch of fleets over here and start killing pirates. We need to fix our... our opinion. Of other races' opinion of us. Because that's really making... The way other races feel about us is really hurting us. So... As long as I got the troops on that planet, they're not going to revolt. I can send the Guardian fleet off to do other things. First assault fleet's coming in. The A-team's more than capable of handling stragglers up here. And then once I get ships up here with hyper deny, I won't have to worry about them doing what this ship's trying to do, which is warp away. I can't believe this ship does not have a hyper deny. That's so worthless and frustrating. Just keep moving around. We'll have this guy move in closer. Okay. So now we got the Apulon border too. So if we start boarding other ships, we'll decide whether or not we want to keep them or if we want to retire them for research bonuses. A lot of the times we're going to retire them for research bonuses, but at the same time, it won't hurt to keep them because a lot of other empires have very powerful ships, and so if we can keep some of those ships on our side, that'll make a big improvement on our fleet and on our military firepower. You can see that some of those ships have, they've got firepower of, 2,000. That's a big deal. Now, Guardian fleet. What is the Guardian fleet doing? Why are they moving so slow? Now, some of the ships in the Guardian fleet are just super slow, and then the rest of these ships here are pretty quick. There they go, chasing them down. Trying to chase them down. You guys are doing an awful job at this. If I could just get somebody in with a hyper deny. Here we go. We got him now. Or not. I don't know if you can hyper deny him when he's... I'm not sure if you can hyper deny him while he's actually in warp space. Now's my best chance. Oh, I guess not. Okay, well, he's moving away. That's fine. Give me the rest of the Guardian fleet. We're going to go ahead and hit ships that we know can't really get away from us. Because if we jump in there with our hyper deny, they're doomed. Just like that. It's exactly what I want. Alright, doing a little bit of a cleanup operation with our Guardian fleet. That's what we need. These pirates are going to be wondering, like, why is this happening? I don't understand what's down here that's trying to get here. Are these ships not... Are these those big carrier ships that do not seem to have, like... Do they not have... What is up with these ships? These ships are super slow. They've got a ton of fighters, but they don't ever warp. Why? These are some powerful ships. Like, seriously, these are just some crazy powerful ships. But I just don't understand. Look at the weapon death ray, Titan beam. I don't understand why these ships don't move to their full speed. They're slowed by what? What is slowing them? Their firepower? I don't understand. It says they have hyper 50,000. Oh, you know what? Energy collection. No, the reactor output is fine for what they need. I don't know. It just baffles me. What I'm going to do, I think, is take these 4 ships and put them in their own fleet. They're not doing me any good by being all slow in the Guardian fleet. They're just not. They would be much better as like a homeworld defense fleet because they don't have to travel very far. I think that's a good idea. Where's the other one? Oops, right here. Take all 4 of these ships and set them to the homeworld defense fleet. There. Now take the homeworld defense fleet. If I queue it up to repair and refuel, they should end up heading back home. And then I can actually use my Guardian fleet up here to do the job that I really needed to do. which is attack all of these pirates so I can fix my reputation. Don't know if the A team can actually do this. I might retire the A team. I don't know. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to retire him or not. Okay, now he's warping, so they completely overshot him. It's almost like these guys know I'm coming. I just want to see more pirates get wrecked. Thank you. Alright, so, really? That's super interesting. I wasn't expecting that. Where's my second assault fleet? Okay, we're going to send them to Endosan because the Hurun-Cal Confederacy seems to still be pretty upset about that. Alright, so we are at the end of this episode. We survived taking back our planet. I wasn't sure what to expect, and luckily we got the best out of it. We can see that we finally found what was here after searching for all this time, and it's a star base up there. So we'll go ahead and take a look at that. But we're not going to worry about it this episode. We'll get that next episode. And then we're going to go check out the World Destroyer project and see how that's going. And maybe if we can intervene with that. And we're going to continue to keep killing pirates to see if that helps at all with our empire's reputation. Because right now it's absolutely awful. So that is the plan. So I want to thank you guys for joining me. I do hope you enjoyed this episode. And I look forward to seeing you next time.